Thursday Boot Company's Captain Boots. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight into this. We're going to start off with the reason why I got these and the reason why I chose the style that I did. Growing up, I pretty much always had Timberland boots. Whether it was casual boots, winter boots, even when I got older and I was an automotive technician, I got the Timberland Pro line and was wearing those at work. But I never really got into dress boots, business casual boots, whatever you want to call them, more stylish boots. They were always the more rugged style boots. And then if I was going to dress up, I wore like dressier shoes, something like that. But as a lot of us do, when I started getting older, I started to want to refine my wardrobe a little bit more, dress a little bit more mature. So at first, I started to look into different shoe options. And that's actually how I stumbled across Thursday Boot Company to begin with, is through their ads from their shoes. So the first thing I actually got from Thursday Boot Company was shoes, interestingly enough. It was the low top Premiers. And I was definitely impressed with the quality of those. They got me compliments on a regular basis. So when I was ready to buy a nicer pair of boots, Thursday Boot Company is obviously where I look to. And with the style of these boots, I didn't really want the smooth bottoms, like the dressier version. I think these boots look way better with the rugged, the lug bottoms. It gives a more rugged look, but they're still dressy enough to where you could pull them off with dress pants, chinos, etc. Versus something like a Timberland boot, you're not really going to get the same versatility out of them. And that kind of leads me to my next point of why I really chose these, is because this is their in-between point. They're not like the dressier boots that they have, because Thursday does sell actual dress boots. They're still nice boots. You don't have the smooth bottom dress boots where you're not really going to have traction on a wet floor. I just wanted something that I could wear pretty much no matter what. If the weather's bad, if it's snowing out, if it's rainy, throw these on with a pair of jeans, a pair of chinos, and you're pretty much good to go. Whether you're putting on a leather jacket, whether you're putting on a blazer, whether you're doing like a button up similar to this, or just a plain t-shirt, like a white tee, a black tee, gray t-shirt, something like that. That's what I really like about these, is the versatility. Now, when you first get them, they are a little stiff. The break-in period honestly isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I watched some other reviews and people were talking about how they weren't that comfortable at first. And honestly, for boots, I'm used to like work boots where you really have like an uncomfortable break-in period. They're just overall stiffer boots. I thought these were pretty comfortable right out of the box. They've obviously gotten a lot more comfortable since I've worn these, and I've kind of babied these. I live in a subtropical environment, so it's not snowing a whole lot here. We had a little cold front move through this past winter, and we had maybe a week where there was a little bit of snow on the ground, but it does rain here a good amount. So that's really what I got these for. I sprayed some waterproofer on them when I first got them. They've really held up good, to be honest. There's a couple marks on them, obviously, because like I said, I have worn them, but they're good. I see people who have had these boots for 4, 5, 6 years doing reviews on them. This is still my first year and a half with them. Got them in summer of last year. Wore them through fall, winter. I still wear them on cooler nights, although I do have the cadets that I prefer to wear in warmer weather. This is more of like a business casual boot. This is just, it's a different style boot. It's something that I can wear if the weather's bad. It's something that I can wear on date night. It's just a really versatile boot. And people notice them, that's the thing. I've had multiple people ask what kind of boots they are, say, hey, nice boots, where'd you get them? Just stuff like that, because they're not something you see every day. They're not the regular style like Timberlands. A lot of people have Red Wings too. They're not the everyday style boot that you see. And especially if you style the rest of your outfit good and your boots pop, people notice them. People notice a nice pair of boots. And that's something that you really get with these. The quality of leather and overall build is definitely going to be superior to something like a Timberland boot. And that's something that I noticed immediately. Every time I buy a new Thursday product, and at this point, I have a pretty decent sized Thursday collection. I have 3 of their jackets. I have And honestly, I'd have to count how many of their footwear I have. I've bought a good amount of Thursday gear in general. And every time I get something in and put it in the closet, by now my closet kind of just has a permanent leather smell. But when you get the new stuff and it's first coming out of the package, my closet just has that really satisfying leather smell. For the first couple weeks, it's a lot more intense, especially when you get the jackets in, you get a new pair of boots. It just smells really satisfying. It smells like quality leather. A lot of cheaper companies, you get the leather in, and I don't know what they're tanning the leather with. I don't know what the issue is, but there's times where the leather just smells like dirty leather. It doesn't necessarily have a chemical smell, but it doesn't smell like that clean, satisfying leather smell. I have a backpack that's like that and a duffel bag where they just don't have that clean leather smell. It said that it was tanned with natural oils, but they've always just kind of had a dirty leather smell, even when they were brand new, and it's lasted. It hasn't gone away. Kind of like the satisfying leather smell stays on nice leather, the dissatisfying cheap leather smell stays on certain products. And I don't know if anybody's ever ran across that before, but that's what pushed me to buy more quality leather products, is so I didn't have that like dissatisfaction getting the product, liking the way it looks, liking the way it feels, but then it just doesn't have that satisfying smell. And the satisfying smell has been consistent, like I said, with all the Thursday products I've got, from the shoes, the jackets. It's just quality stuff, guys. And I'll continue to do more reviews on the Thursday products that I have. I plan on growing my collection more. Not really sure what I want to get next, to be honest. Probably going to venture into their belts. I definitely want one of their backpacks. So originally I wanted to get the overnight bag or the weekender bag next, but then they released their backpacks, and I'm pretty big on backpacks. I have a few different style leather backpacks at this point. My gym bag is a leather backpack. My weekender, like overnight bag for when I'm traveling, is a leather bag. And I have the other leather bag that kind of has that weird dirty leather smell. I still use it for certain things, but I just don't use it as much because it's not satisfying to use. It's weird. It looks cool, but like I said, it just has kind of like a weird dirty leather smell. With that being said, guys, if you are looking for a versatile pair of boots that you can wear with jeans, dress pants, it really doesn't matter what kind of pants, to be honest. Even if you have cargo pants, I'm not really going around rocking cargo pants, but you could still wear these with cargo pants, guys. They're a super versatile pair of boots. They're not like rugged work boots, and I think that's what makes them what they are. That's what makes them better. That's what kind of makes them a cut above the Timberland boots and stuff like that. They just have that more sleek look to them. They have the more refined, stylish look, and people respond good to them. I've gotten positive feedback on them. They've been conversation starters on multiple occasions, and I've gotten compliments on them on multiple occasions. And like I said, I haven't really had them that long, and I can already tell you people respond good to them. I enjoy wearing them. They smell good when they're brand new. They're quality leather. Spray some waterproofer on them, and they're good to go. I'm thinking about getting a second pair, to be honest. Not really sure what color though. Drop in the comments, what's your favorite color of the Captain boots? If you have a pair of Captain boots, what color do you have? And if you're gonna get a second pair, what color are you gonna get for your second pair, or would you get for your second pair? I appreciate everybody who made it this far in the video. Hope you have a positive and productive rest of your day. Go lift some heavy shit, and I will see you in the next video.